Yeah.
But the drive and the determination you need to, I've got to have it really every week to stay competitive with the rest of them.
You don't feel like it's hard work, you know, because you're shortcutting the game a lot better these days than you probably used to?
I know I can read a game a lot better than the younger blokes.
You know exactly where those shortcuts are.
I'd say so, yeah.
That's experience.
So what about the 35 tackles a game you're going to do?
I might get 35 up today.
You certainly showed a lot of ball skill in this game. Of the 4 tries that were scored by your team against Balmain, and I'd like your opinion on the game and how Balmain went. You were involved in 3 of the tries. What about the game? Won by your side 16-7.
Well, we went out there knowing we'd cop a real hard game out there. This fellow here had a tremendous game, I thought. Caused us a lot of trouble with his bumping runs, and at half-time there, I think we were pretty happy to come off at 5-all. I think Balmain had quite a few scoring opportunities. But in the second half, I think the effort they put in the first half started to tell on them, and we started doing a lot more running with the ball, and the longer the game went, the more openings
Bob,
came.
With Peter Sterling, I've got the greatest rap in the world on him, you know. It must be really good to be the ball carrier and know that there's a Peter Sterling around in the team somewhere, because he always seems to lob up just beside you, doesn't he, at the right time?
He's just a brilliant little player, you know. I always had big raps on him, but I think this year he's just proved that he's, you know, in the top echelon of rugby league.
Next year under his belt sort of thing, isn't it?
But the success of Stumpy Stevens, Bob, has been a big thing for Parramatta, because Stumpy's always been such a wholehearted player, and it was thought that he had a premature retirement because of his bad knee injury, but he's certainly produced the experience that's necessary. And when you look at the experience in the Parramatta pack, there's years and years of experience there.
In the years that you
played, Bob, in the years that you played for,
years is getting a lot of work, isn't it?
Bob, in the years that you played for Parramatta, is this the best back line that you've ever been associated with within the club, or not?
Oh, well, I've said it before, Cole. I haven't seen a back line with the years. I think 4 of them are only 20 years old, and they have the experience or the maturity that they've got now, and the overall speed. You know, I think there's what Parramatta's proved mostly through this year, that we can score tries from any part of the ground, and we have scored a lot of tries from inside our own 25. You know.
Bob, have you seen a better wing prospect than Eric Groth?
No, he's just sensational, isn't he? Like, you know, he just lights the whole ground up when he gets the ball, and I think Jack, early in the season there, we had a time trial over 40 metres. I won't say what I ran it in, but
about the same as I would.
Eric,
well, you were talking about Filipina causing some trouble. Now, this is a typical run of his in the game. He's been through 2 tackles, and he's not finished yet. There he goes through number 3.
Gee, strong, isn't he?
Enormously powerful man. He's not finished yet, and that he's still not finished. Wait for it. He's not careful, not too worried about where he stands either, just between you and I. That's an old Ned Kelly trick, that one. Go down with a perfectly good leg and get up after he's tackled you with a ball that I know worry coaches in front of the kicker.
Yep.
And, you know, they're the things we're seeing too. Schaefer came at a very critical moment in the game. Midway through the first half, the score was 5-all. That is what you call a crunch tackle, a very good tackle. And Schaefer, curiously, is not considered a noted defender by the Balmain side, but you don't see too many head-on tackles